Okay, welcome back, everybody. You asked, and this morning we have answers for you. Dr. I and Dr. J are back to give you some insights on those burning health questions you've been wondering about. Good morning, guys. Thanksgiving sounded like it was great for the family.
Free food is always great.
Yes, exactly. Well, I missed you last week. It's good to have you back. Let's start here with our usual true or false.
Yes.
In recent years, there's been a spike in cervical cancer cases. I'm going to say that's true.
So it's actually false. It is false.
Okay,
So cervical
good.
cancer is one of the few cancers that is actually decreasing. And there's a couple of reasons. A, the dreaded pap smear, right? The pap smear, nobody likes it, but it is a great screening tool. But also cervical cancer and precancer dysplasia is due to the HPV virus. And so they have developed a lot of HPV vaccines and really honed them over the last few years, which fight those strains that cause cervical cancer. So in the US and in industrialized nations, it's going down. Across the world, it's actually still going up because we don't have the vaccines. But in the US, it is going down. So get that vaccine and get your pap smear.
And how often? Every year, or what's the guidance there?
It varies, depending on your age, you can do it every 3 to 5 years if you're over 30 and you've never had an abnormal. So it depends on age and history. So I still say see your gynecologist every year. They'll tell you if you actually need a pap smear.
Okay. This is the one we teased before we went to break about exercising. For people over the age of 40, exercising too much can damage DNA and shorten a person's life. That's so false. Like, I don't even need to finish reading that sentence.
You're not going to have any doctors telling you not to exercise. That is false.
You're killing yourself.
I know, right? You're killing yourself with exercise. But this is the deal. When we get older, everything goes south. Right?
Yeah.
Our blood sugar goes up, our blood cholesterol goes up, our muscles wither, we become atrophic. But what people don't realize is your DNA does as well. So when you get old, you have these things called telomeres that start to get small and atrophic and sad. When you exercise, you build these telomeres up, and the telomeres protect the DNA from aging. So research has shown if you exercise on a regular basis, especially once you're 40 and older, like this guy here, you can actually increase your lifespan by 5 to 6 years.
That applied to both of you. You identical twins.
Yeah. So exercise, good thing, and increase your lifespan by like 6 years.
Yeah. I'm like, don't let him push you around like that. Come on, age shaming. Okay, despite the festivity of the season, rates of depression actually increase during the holidays. I would say that's true.
That's actually true because a family like him. But it's a catch-22. It's a catch-22. So, there are a lot of reasons to be depressed during the holidays. For some folks, it's just financial issues. For some folks, they miss their family. For some folks, it's family drama. And also seasonal affective disorder because it's cold and it's dark outside. So you want to find that balance. You want to have enough family time to, feel happy, get those rewards, but you also need your space. Too much family time can be detrimental to your mental health. And so you actually want to make time for yourself and you want to set those boundaries. So yes, find that perfect space, not too much, not too little, but yes, it actually can be detrimental to spend too much time with family.
My pastor put it a perfect way a few years ago. He said the holidays are an amplifier, right?
Yes.
For the good and also the bad. If you're missing a loved one, you don't have a lot. It amplifies some of those hard feelings too. Let's see. Okay. Oh, the chestnuts one. We all know the song. Chestnuts roasting on an open. Yes. So eating chestnuts roasted on open fire is the perfect holiday hangover cure. True.
That's actually true. That is true.
I've
Look at that.
Have you ever had a chestnut?
I don't know what a chestnut looks like. That's the thing.
But this is
They're
the
kind
thing.
of weird.
So actually roasted chestnuts, they have a couple of things, but the main thing they have is something called agalic acid. And when you roast them, the concentration of this increases, and this is an amazing hangover cure. It basically prevents the oxidative stresses in the brain that alcohol causes that causes the hangover. So roasted chestnuts over an open fire, absolutely recommended. Jack Frost nipping at your nose, probably not a good idea.
I also would not recommend being hungover and lighting a fire outside in the backyard.
Very good point.
Does it have to be roasted?
Actually, roasting it over an open fire does increase the concentration. Yes, got to do it.
Yes, things I'm not doing when I've had one too many margs the night before. Okay, lastly, wearing eyeglasses can make your seasonal depression worse. False.
True. It's actually true.
It's actually true, yeah, because basically a lot of these glasses now have the blue blocking coats, and some people are sensitive to a lack of blue light. So when people get seasonal affective disorder, they don't get the blue light from the sun, it makes them depressed. The blue blocking glasses do the same thing. So you don't get that blue light, you get less serotonin production, you feel depressed. So if you have seasonal affective disorder, do not get the blue blocking coats.
But if you do, get a happy light. Get the happy light.
What's the happy
so
light?
it's actually, because I have seasonal affective disorder. I have one. It's a little light by your bed that literally just throws UV at you. And so you sit there for 30 minutes and it actually increases your serotonin, decreases your melatonin, and it makes you happy.
Oh, like a mood lamp.
Exactly.
Kind of,
Yeah.
I used to get seasonal depression in Texas in the summer when you were
Really?
inside all the time because it gets so unhealthy filthy hot, you can't really do
yeah.
anything after 6 a.m., 7 a.m. in the morning. So
Yeah.
mine was kind of reversed when
Reverse,
I
I was
lived in
going to
Dallas.
say, I have no
Yeah.
sympathy for you. It was too hot to go outside.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Too hot and about to be too cold here in Chicago. Guys, always good to see you. Thank you
Always a
so
pleasure.
much. Hopefully I'll have you back next week. To have your medical or health questions answered on our show, find Dr. I and Dr. J on social media at @the Twin Doctors _. Okay, see you next time.